This week, the Fort Wayne Police Department suspended a technique used to take down some violent offenders. This comes after 2 officers suffered medical emergencies after using the technique during training. Fox 55's Abby Jackson has more.
The lateral vascular neck restraint has only been in use since 2014. The Fort Wayne Police Department says it has a historically low rate of injury, but it may have been connected to why 2 officers went to the hospital this week. The Fort Wayne Police Department is opening up about the suspension of a restraint technique, sometimes used on violent offenders.
If a police officer tells someone to turn around and put their hands behind their back, and they say no, and take a fighting stance, and then assault the officer, that would be in a time appropriate for this particular technique.
Monday, Captain Tom Bandor was one of the officers who went through training involving LVNR. The next day, he fell ill and went to the hospital. Another officer went straight from training to the hospital. That officer hasn't been identified, but he has since been released.
At this point in time, we have no information to show that the LVNR actually caused either one of the officers' medical events.
The restraint uses pressure on the sides of the neck to subdue an offender, slowing blood flow. But officers say it's not a choke because it doesn't cut off oxygen.
It is not a choke of any kind. At no point do we obstruct an airway. At no point do we apply pressure to the airway.
The police department says they do expect to eventually bring the technique back, but they'll continue to strive to make public and officer safety a priority. Reporting in the control room, Abby Jackson, Fox 55 News.